just an experiment I am working on. I'm trying to widen my grip on rack pulls. So trying to do a snatch grip rack pulls. As far as I can go without crushing my pinky on the safeties. I almost did it once, so in the future I decided to just move slightly closer so I don't have to try to put my index finger to the outside of the snatch rings. I can try to get my middle finger on the snatch rings. I also try to do a rack pull using a modified version of the reeves deadlift. Now for this, I'm not as concerned about grip, so I decided to use the most comfortable plates that have handles. Now I loaded up with approximately 340 pounds, so I have the 2.5 pound plates on the inside, so I would try to increase the distance that I have to reach, and then I put 35s on because they're the only comfortable plates I have with handles on it, and then I put 2 5-pound plates on each side to give me some distance so I can grab the handles, and then I put the 55s and the 45-pound plates on the outside. So a total of about 340 pounds with the barbell, and I use straps to put around the plates. I couldn't get my thumb around the plate anyways, so at least the straps allow me to try to hold on the weight as long as I could. And I gotta say, it's really hard. I came up the reeves deadlift rack pull because I used to do reeves deadlift before I sold one of my older plates. And then when I got into rack pulls, then I ended up having to buy more plates again. The true reeves deadlift is generally using plates without handles. So they're basically just grabbing like steel or rubber plates with bare hands. And I've done it before with 135 pounds using the bumper plates only. And I only got 1 rep, and that's with chalk. Without it, I couldn't even get 1 rep in. But trying to improve my rear delts, trying to improve my upper back strength from a wider angle. So when I go back to doing a rack pull with my typical grip, it should feel easier. The rear delts do get a workout with normal grip, and they will build up decently even with a lot of weight. But they do have a higher potential to build up even more with wider grip deadlifts or wider grip rack pulls. They're just very hard to hold without straps. And just looking at my hands right now, I've had to take a break from working out and try to gently remove the skin properly without causing it to bleed or causing it to tear even further. Now, how to remove the calluses properly with from deadlifts, or how to prevent calluses, is you got to learn how to grab the bar properly, which is something I still haven't fully mastered. And how to remove calluses properly, this is something I just did on my own. That's not something I'm medically trained for. If you want to learn how to remove a callus safely, I recommend you see a professional doctor. There are ways to shave calluses on a regular basis, or ways to take care of them so they will heal properly, but it's not something I have expertise on.